Ollie, I'll stick with you because this is a very, very good scoop here by Ben Packham, and it's the splash in the Oz. Our miracle delivers Aussie dream, China. Chinese Ambassador Cheng Jingwei says Australia should remember it depends on China for its economic success, as he urged greater mutual respect between the countries and a reduction in prejudices and suspicions. On the eve of the 70th anniversary of China's Communist Revolution, Mr Cheng lauded his country's miracle rise from a poor, backward country to the world's second largest economy. But he said it could take another 30 years before China could be considered developed. And Ollie, he also went on to say that China wasn't about world domination, it was just about ensuring a better standard of living for its constituents. What are your thoughts on this story?
Yeah, it is interesting, Gleeso, obviously in the context of what tomorrow is the 70th anniversary of communist rule, and that's the big problem and the big issue, I think, that many of us who live in countries like Australia and live in a democracy worry about China, and there are still so many questions that are unanswered in this still developing country. There's so many questions around the human rights or their issues in regards to China and its citizens. Yes, they are such an important economic trading partner, particularly to this state, to Western Australia, where I am, Gleeso. But I think that really we need further discussions between our countries. We need further discussions between the United States and China and to resolve that particular trade issue. And maybe we can be playing the middleman here. Maybe after Scott Morrison has been to visit Donald Trump last week, he can head off to China and broker some sort of a deal and really position Australia within that triangular relationship. But as I say, we are right to be wary of our relationship with China. Yes, there's a lot of economic benefits, but there are still so many unanswered questions, and I'm sure 30 years, let's hope that's being optimistic as to whether or not China can probably tick a lot of those boxes that, as I say, those questions that remain unanswered, and just sort of a cloud probably hovering over our head and our relations between our two nations.